Good morning, everyone. Got your coffee? I got mine. So, listen, I don't have a lot to say today except for I want to say thank you to everybody who has ever helped with the library pantry. I was just feeling so much gratitude when I was filling it up this morning. And you know what I say, I can't do it without you. I ordered another backpack. I'm just ordering them one at a time until I have 10. And I got one that was suitable, that I think is suitable for the girls. It's really cute. It's black. It's the same one that I showed you yesterday, only it's got daisies all over it. And I thought that for those who wanted a more girly look, that would look nice. It was $3 more, but it is what it is. But anyway, I got another one of those coming. Just thank you so much for giving me the ability to do these things, for the community, and for Black kids. I really appreciate y'all for that. I really, truly do. What I really want to talk about, and like I said, I won't take up a lot of your time today, is I was out in my garden yesterday and I was thinking about, speaking of my garden, mine is thriving. I hope yours is too. But as long as you got a garden, you can turn out something good. You really, really can. And yesterday was a really hot day. Speaking of hot days, today is going to be in the triple digits where I'm at. And it probably will be where you are too. If not, it'll be close to it because a heat advisory has been sounded for most of the United States today. Make sure you do not let, along with those high temperatures, it's going to be high attitudes. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be short-tempered. Make sure you pack extra patience today. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you put on light-colored, airy clothing. Make sure, nobody takes you off your square today because it's going to be hot. And I can't speak for everybody, but when I'm hot, I get so irritable. Don't let people take you off your square today. But anyway, but that's what I made for dinner yesterday. I just took one of those smoked sausage rings. I took those things from my garden. I took one of those boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese, the cheesy kind with the sauce. And man, that was so good. Chopped up some fresh mushrooms, onion, bell pepper. It was delicious, y'all. And it was real quick and it was real cheap. And those sausage rings were buy one, get one free at the grocery store this week. Anyway, but while I was out there doing all that in the garden and I was harvesting, I was thinking about, who I am the most, one of the kinds of people that I'm the most cautious of in my life is nosy people. Nosy people are not just curious. They will have you believe that, oh, I'm just a curious person, please. Curious people tend to be high achievers. Nosy people just tend to be just nosy people that want to be off in your business, want to spread your business, put your business out, want to know things about you that they are not entitled to know about you, want to make up shit on you, lie on your name. Nosy people, in my opinion, are very, very dangerous. And I keep nosy people the hell, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I keep nosy people the fuck away from me. I really, really do. You all remember a few months ago back in the wintertime when that woman called the police on me? Nosy neighbor. This is one of the ways nosy people can be very dangerous to those of us who tend to mind our business. And I am that person. I tell you, my neighbors, they say little slick shit about me constantly about the fact that I'm never out. They never see me. When I'm out in the front, I'm taking care of my business. Like I'm talking to the landscaper. I'm getting my mail. I'm filling up the library pantry. I am minding my business. And one of the things that I do, even though I do it in the morning time, I do it at different times because I don't want a neighbor pinning me down saying, oh, she does this at about 8 o'clock. So I'll go on and cross over the street and talk to her. I've had a few neighbors do that, but I always keep them hands off in my approach. I'm friendly, but I'm not overly friendly. Now don't get me wrong. I believe in community. I do, but I believe that you cannot be in community with all people, especially people that don't have anything better to do but to be in your business. I'm outside every single day for hours at a time. I'm just in the backyard behind my privacy fence, minding my own business and tending both literally and figuratively to my own garden. And they say things like, we never see you out. I'm out every single day minding my business. And then I will remind them that. I said, I'm just someone who minds my own business. And, oh, me too, me too. They always say things like that. Oh, me too. Because you're pointing out to them that they are not minding their business. If you know enough to know that you rarely see me, then you're clearly minding my business. Oh, me too. But I will always point out, no, you're not. Not if you're minding my business, you're not minding your business. Mind your own business. Don't worry about what I'm doing. The neighbors that I tend to respect the most are the neighbors that are just like me. Very friendly people. Always got a hello, hi, how was your holiday? Nice, fine. Oh, well, it's going to be a hot one out today. Yeah, it is. You stay cool. Okay, bye. Those are my people. Not the people that want to cross the street and start asking me things like, where do my husband work? I had a neighbor that did that one time. And then don't forget, months ago when I had that one neighbor call the police on me. Nosy people, they're dangerous. I'm trying to tell you, they are. I'm not. Nosy people, I find them to be some of the most dangerous people amongst us. Those are the people who really will put your business out in the street, drag your good name and your reputation, lie on you, make up shit on you. Now I'm trying to tell you, you can be in community with them and they'll still do that. But at least I'm not going to help you besmirch my name. Remember the lady who called the police on me? She didn't think I'd get that video, not that video, but that audio via the Freedom of Information Act and find out who she was. But I found out who she was. And I bet you she won't do that to anybody else. I bet you that she will mind her business from here on out. Imagine being so nosy and so intrusive, you think you have the right to call the police on somebody for getting packages delivered to their home or for not answering the door because you want to give them a beautification award. I am not the kind of person that needs that kind of validation. Don't get me wrong. The award is nice. And if it helps other people beautify their neighborhoods by or beautify their homes, and if it motivates them, inspires them, and encourages them to do that, I'm all for it. I just don't need that. And I would really rather not open my door to people who are just going to be intrusive and use neighborhood beautification awards as a reason to do it. Use me being outside with the library pantry as an excuse to do it. Me being friendly enough as an excuse to be intrusive. Those of you all who cannot mind your own business, I'm trying to tell you that's a personal dysfunctional way to live. And y'all normalize that shit by saying things like, oh, I'm just curious. Curious people tend to be high achievers. You're not, because they're constantly learning. And they're learning about things that are important, things that matter. Not about who fucking who doing what, who married to who. Especially be cautious of them in the workplace and at church. Them the ones that have the most hateful spirits. If you got time to mind somebody else's business, and this is just the truth that you may not like it, but I ain't lying to you. If you got time to mind other people's business and you doing it to a point where it's like a hobby with you, you need to go to therapy. You do. Because I promise you, that is time, effort, and energy that you could be pouring into becoming a better version of yourself. And you're not doing that. And that's why you so fucked up that you have to deflect away from your own personal reality and involve yourself in somebody else's reality. And that is just the truth. I see it what I see it. Think about it. Y'all have a good day. Do something nice for someone. If you would like to support the Library Pantry, this platform, or The Great Escape, I will leave my Cash App, my Venmo down in the comments. Be in community. But community doesn't mean giving yourself access to other people so that you can be intrusive or otherwise harmful. That's not community. Y'all have a good one.